What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Sekalani, just showing you guys a video of the Mac OS Lion 10.7 about some of the features that you guys know about. I just want to show you the overall performance, and exactly what to expect. Let me just show you which MacBook Pro that I'm running at so you guys don't get confused. This is a 2010 version. Let's go to about this computer. This is 2.4 gigahertz Intel Core dual processor, 10.7, 4 gigahertz of memory, the 2010 MacBook Pro, so we exactly know what to expect in terms of speed and functionality. Alright, let me just show you guys the features that I've noticed about this Mac OS 10.7 Lion that was not in the Snow Leopard version. Let me go and just show you something, guys, the new things. There's Launchpad, there's Mission Control, there's App Store, this dashboard is always there, mail is always there. There's a FaceTime that actually comes with this OS, so that's really cool. And the rest are pretty normal. But let me just show you guys some of these features that are new. Alright? The first feature, let me just show you. The first feature I'm talking about is Mission Control. Mission Control basically is putting your apps into folders, but whilst you multitask. So for example, let me open up a few apps so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me open up my Safari. Then let's say I want to open up my my iTunes. Let's say also want to open up my my App Store. Let's say also want to open up what else? iCal, iChat rather. Sorry guys. Cool. Let's say I want to I have all these pages on my desktop that are not organized, and it's a lot of congestion, as you guys could see there. So if I want to sort my shit out, I could just depending on how your system preferences are, just use 4 fingers, swipe up like on my trackpad, just like that, and then they're all over, as you guys could see. Then I'm able to actually create more desktops. So in order to do that, I could just go straight to the right, click on the plus button. As you can see, that's created a space. Then I could just drag my Safari into desktop 3, drag my iTunes in desktop 3 if I want to, and then my OS Lion, my App Store, onto desktop 2. Oh, I can't because that's my number 1 desktop. Sorry guys. I could drag that onto my desktop 3 there. I could drag iCal into my desktop 3 as well. Let me just try to do that for you guys. There we go. It's in, and I could add as many desktops as I want. I could add one, I could add another one, I could add as many as I want, add multiple, or do whatever I want to do them. That's Mission Control for you guys. So for example, if you want to have all your stuff in one group, or 2 or 3 or 4 groups, so for example, desktop 2 is made out of your App Store, desktop 3 is made out of your FaceTime, etc. You're able to do that. That's very convenient and very cool in this OS. So in order to actually get back to that, you could just tap onto desktop 3 and you have all your windows. Or let's say you don't like that, I could just put Safari into desktop 4 rather, and then iTunes into desktop 5 like that. Just on for you guys. Sorry, just try to do this for you guys. There, and then right there, have that there, and then I could put that maybe desktop 5 or whatever. So you guys basically get the idea of what I'm talking about in terms of Mission Control. Depends on what your system preferences are, but mine are just the 4 fingers up and the 4 fingers down in order to see which apps are actually running in this desktop. That's Mission Control for you guys. Oh, and also to delete the folders, just press 4 fingers up. You guys can see. You see that cross sign right there? I could just tap it. It goes away. Just like that. Very easy. Just goes away. Tap it off. Goes away. Tap it off. Goes away. And then what happens is that folder goes away, but your apps don't go away. That's really cool. So in case you want to get rid of the folders, your applications will still be running, which is really cool. And let's say desktop 2 as well. I don't want either. I'll just go away too. And that's Mission Control for you guys. Let me just delete these apps so I can show you guys one by one. Delete, and delete, and one more time, and delete. So that's Mission Control for you guys, alright? Launchpad. Launchpad is basically seeing all of your applications running on your Mac instead of going to Finder all the time and then going to, hitting Finder and then going applications. That's pretty boring in the folder like that, or if you want to see it in cover flow mode or whatever. That's pretty boring. Instead of doing that, Launchpad is something that's more convenient. You're able to see all your apps on the actual screen itself. All you gotta do basically, depending on what your system preferences are, mine are, you use 4 fingers and you just squash them just like that. So I just go down like that. I do that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. And it comes on your screen like that. And you're able to see all of your apps, Address Book, App Store, Automator, all those apps right there. I could just go scroll through them or just use them. You know, for example, let's say I am chilling on my App Store, and let's say I want an app that's not on my actual desktop. I could just press, pinch like that. Oops, my bad. Sorry, guys. I could just pinch like that, and then all of the apps are there. I could just tap onto anyone I want. Yeah, for example, I could tap on Dashboard, and then I'll just tap on Dashboard, and then Dashboard will actually open up itself. But I actually didn't tap onto it. I just, so I want to show you guys. I tap to Dashboard there, or rock up there, and then it's there already. But a quicker way of actually going onto your dashboard is just by swiping backwards, or depending on how your system preferences are. I could just swipe backwards like that, and then my dashboard just arrives just easily like that. So yeah, dashboard has also changed as well. You're able to actually move it around if you want. You could add more widgets if you want to. The bottom there, that plus sign there. Add more widgets if you want to. We all know about that, don't we? But in case for the users that don't know about it, you could add different widgets to your dashboard that's important to you, like ESPN, Flight Tracker, etc., and all those cool apps that are there. So that's dashboard, and also that's Launchpad. But what I didn't show you guys about Launchpad, what more things you could do on Launchpad, is for example, it has 2 pages as well. You're also able to create folders. As you can see, there's a folder there like on the iPhone. You're able to create folders, rename your folders as well. That's really, really cool. Instead of utilities, I could call that stuff, for example, and then actually saves it on there just like that, stuff. That's really, really cool, like the iPhone. So actually, Line is actually been a bit like iPhone in terms of that. Like Microsoft there. I created a folder there. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. And to get rid of it, all you do is just push, pinch in or pinch out. I forgot. I keep getting confused, guys. But yeah, that's the Launchpad. Next new feature I want to talk to you guys about is Photo Booth. Photo Booth is full screen now, guys. So when you just tap onto it like that, opens up. And then now you guys could see me recording this through my iPad. How embarrassing! But that's actually Photo Booth rather. Photo Booth, you're able to do so many things. You got so many new effects. This time they actually added more effects. As you guys could see, they've added so you can see alien space. They've added noise. They've added a whole lot of new features, and it's all full screen. And one of the coolest features I would say is color pencil. Like having that new feature, and it's actually really, really cool, guys. This is like a really, really cool feature that Photo Booth has added. It's full screen, more effects, and more time for us as well. So guys, yeah, that's Photo Booth. More features for everyone. Really, really cool, guys. iTunes hasn't really changed at all. Only thing that's changed about iTunes is a full screen application, or any application on Mac OS Line has full screen. In order to enable that, all you got to do is go to the top right of your screen. Just tap onto that. Then it opens up full screen, as we can see. So that is really, really cool. So, you're able to have full screen apps, check out your albums. But yeah, that's basically the only new thing that I've actually realized with iTunes, because I don't really have the iTunes beta for iCloud. So yeah, it's like the usual stuff. Yeah, really, nothing's really new in terms of that. So yeah, so that's iTunes and Photo Booth. Nothing really new. And one bug that I've noticed about this Mac OS Line is in system preferences. When you tap onto it like that, it opens up. Sometimes it opens up, sometimes it doesn't. But a big bug that I've noticed is in general. When you go to your desktop and screensaver, it doesn't load up. You can't change your wallpaper. All it does is it has a spinning circle, as you can see, a spinning circle there, and it says loading images for the whole night for 2, 4, 5 hours, and it won't let you change your wallpaper. That's a big bug, guys. So if you guys don't like that, I don't recommend you guys to update it. That's the only bug that I've really noticed about this, is that you can't change your wallpaper. Don't know why. All you have to do is just say force quit, and then report the bug. Obviously, if you guys want it to be fixed, report. Give it time to load a bit. and then say okay. And then Apple has to fix that themselves, I assume. So yeah, guys, that's just some of the features that I've seen. There are many more. But I wanted you guys to get to know some of the key features. Oh, and I haven't showed you guys this key feature, yeah. And Safari, when you load it up, we all know about the full screen Safari and all that kind of stuff. In terms of going back and going forward, that's changed. So the animation is a bit different in terms of that. You could now, instead of me, going back like a Snow Leopard, all you see is this transition on back. That's it. It does it in slow motion. So if I wanted to go back, it actually breaks a page in half like that, and then you're actually able to go back like that. That's pretty cool, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool. Some more new features I would say is in Mail. Mail, you're able to actually see your conversations in your mail. Before that wasn't actually enabled. Yeah, it's basically a small email basically on my job that paid me recently. And it actually breaks down the email, you know what I mean, and tells you exactly your first message or your second message from them. As you can see, that's number 2, and this is the first email I actually got from them. Number 1. So you could see. So actually that's a pretty new feature in Mail that they've actually involved. And there are many new features. You can flag now. You're able to do a whole lot of new features. But I wanted to show you guys just the tip of the iceberg basically on macOS Lion. And yeah, guys, that's some of the features that I've noticed, but I know there are many more. But in case some of you guys didn't know some of these, or let's say some of you guys don't know about macOS Lion, I wanted to basically show you guys some of these features. Stay tuned for my next video on iOS 5 Beta 4 for the iPad and the iPhone 4, iPad 2, and iPhone 4 in my next video. So yeah, man, this is Ekalani. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be showing you guys more as soon as possible. Have a good time. Peace.